Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, and we're doing an album review. I'm still catching up on some great records from 2023 that, frankly, I missed. And shame on me for missing this, because this thing that we're going to talk about today, released on July 21st of 23, is amazing. And that amazing album is The Journey by Matteo Mancuso. Matteo is 27 years old. He was born in Palermo, Sicily, in 1996. He started playing guitar at the age of 10. His father was an influence. By 12, he's playing live, and he's been an internet sensation since about 19 years old. He is got videos up. He's played with Al Di Meola. He is one of the greatest guitar players on planet Earth, mixing straight jazz, jazz fusion, some progressive rock, some almost metal. I watched an interview recently with Rick Beato where he talks about Eddie Van Halen being an influence. He talks about Eric Johnson being an influence, and I can hear that here. This album's called The Journey. It's one of the best records I've heard in a long time. I didn't give a 5 out of 5-star album review last year. This is as close to a perfect album as I've heard. This is beautiful. Silk Road is the opener. Think Guitar Shop era Jeff Beck, but then with some, at the 3-minute 19-second mark, we get into some fingerstyle classical flamenco style. You know, he does not play with the pick, so he's using his fingers and just running up and down through like legato like scales. It's absolutely incredible. Outstanding, searing, heavy at times with some, almost metal nodes to it. Paula Fermo is the next song, more of a traditional jazz song. His father, Vincenzo Mancuso, plays guitar on this song and co-wrote it. In fact, I take that back. He did not play on this song, but he co-wrote the song with his son, Matteo. By the way, this album features Stefano India on bass and Giuseppe Bruno on drums on most of the record. On Palafermo, we have Giuseppe Vasalpi on piano, and there's some other guest appearances from other folks on this record. So I'm botching these names up terribly, and I apologize. The third song is called Falcon Flight. Falcon Flight's one of the coolest jazz rock songs I've heard in a long time. We got Ricardo Olivia on bass. We got Gianluca Pellerito on drums. And it's a highlight of the album. It's jazz fusion mastery. I hear Eric Johnson in it. It's just one of my favorite songs of 2023. Eric Johnson meets Al Di Meola is what I wrote down. It's just fantastic. Furious guitar runs. I mean, just that gives you chills. And he can do it all. He can play acoustically. He can play electrically. He can play with distortion. He can play clean, like in a Jim Hall jazz style, George Benson. After you come down off this Falcon Flight, you enter the song Open Field, which is a 4 song. It's soothing after that Falcon Flight. It's you're floating, It's ethereal. It's 6 minutes and 27 seconds. It's masterful. His chops in the second half of the song. It opens up this pastoral field-like setting, and then he just takes off again. You never get the sense that he's showing off, even though clearly he can do whatever he wants. It's every song is worthy of having these huge runs and furious runs of guitar playing. It's a genius record. Drop D's the next song, more of a rock fusion song. Even has slightly distorted guitar on it. Heavy guitar. Surprises and twists and turns and everything that you want in jazz fusion. The next song, he explores in Eddie Van Halen territory. It's called Blues for John. Again, his father co-writes the song. Vincenzo, more straightforward, more classic jazz guitar tones. But then he gets into this Eddie. I mean, he gets into Van Halen territories here. This is just a freaking great record. I can't stop listening to it, and it's really good. The next song is called Time to Leave, acoustic, flamenco. I wrote down, is there anything that this guy can't play on guitar? Any style, any texture? The next song is just fantastic. Again, we have Robert Olivia on bass and Pellerito on drums. It's called Samba Party. You need to check that out on the internet. There's a video of them playing it in the studio, and I'll probably attach that in the description below. By the way, subscribe to my channel if you like this content. We do shows every single day. Another attack in the senses. Samba Party is one of the best songs in this record. And then The Journey is the last song. You know, his father does play guitar on this song, and it's the two of them playing acoustically. It's just gorgeous. It's a great way to end a great album. As close to a 5-star album as you're going to get. Anyway, that's The Journey from Matteo Mancuso. Check him out. See ya. Peace out.